Okay, everybody, this is a layout update. This trestle section right here is built. This goes underneath here. Okay, so that's built. I'm going to be taking this section down and putting this track on top of there. I cut this piece out of one piece. This is going to be I-beams. It's going to connect that back rail over there. It's going to come from over there to where that trestle is at, right there, that first trestle right there, this piece right here. Okay, I cut it out on the table saw. Okay, see it's all marked out. And then these pieces right here, example, these pieces right here, when I cut this out, goes on top here to make the I-beam there. One on the top and one on the bottom. Okay, there's another trestle there, and there's another trestle in the back. You guys can see this trestle over here. Okay, that's a trestle right there. Here, look at the cat going up there. Okay. All right. So there's another trestle back there. Two rails, two I-beams. I-beams come down this way. I-beams come down this way to do that trestle. Already got this I-beam cut out. It's on the floor over there. Okay, it's on the floor. I need another one. When I was cutting it out, I forgot that I need two. So I cut one out and I took everything down. So I got to set the saw up to do it again. Okay, what else we got going on here? Okay, we got a piece on the assembly center right here. I had to extend this piece. I had to do some welding with some wood here, okay, to mend this piece over here. Had a little gap in there, okay, but in any event, this piece goes on there. Okay, this is another trestle. Okay, it's in the trestle area right there. Okay, what else we got going on over here? Okay, this is the jig. Okay, and I have the plans there. That's the elevation, which is 7 inches high. Okay, from the base, 7 inches high. It's also 7 inches wide. Okay, let's check that out. 7 inches, right? 7 inches width. And when I put the base on there, it's going to be 7 inches high. Okay, I gotta put these bases on. I gotta put those bases on there. Okay, so that's the situation with the layout. What's going on, the trestles. Okay, I gotta cut another I-beam that comes from here, out of here, into here. Then I gotta put an angle on this I-beam right here that comes down in the slope. This goes down underneath. Doesn't stay on top, it goes underneath. Okay, I had cut these boards out. They nice and true, square level. They're 1/4 inch by 1.5 inches. I'm not using them. I'm using this pine right here, this prime pine right here. I like this board right here. Out of all the pieces that I made for this railroad, I like this piece the best because it saved me a lot of work. Instead of making these I-beams like this, the cross sections like that, cutting them out individually with this. I took this whole board and I ran it through the table saw and I marked it out. Right, so I'm gonna cut this out with my jigsaw. It's gonna be supporting here, and all I have to do is put 2x4 coming across here, 2x4, and put a slice here. I need another one of these. Okay, so that's the trestle. Okay. It's the trestles. Okay, check it out. The design, I gotta put the base on there. Okay. I like this wood. This is good wood. Oh, I got a lumber yard I'm gonna be dealing with. This is lumber yard gonna be over here. This is a yard area, so already the track is already set up. You know, the train can come off the side, and so this is a yard area. This is gonna be a lumber yard. Okay. Got 2x4s, 2x10s, 2x12s, all that over there, okay? To scale, right? We're doing some more work on this rail right here. Not even worried about it falling down and all that, because I'm going to be doing this whole rail over here. So I'm not worried about that. All these pieces. This is stationary. Okay, what else we got going on over here? Yeah, I gotta put I-beams from over there. The piece that goes here, it's on the workshop. So yeah, actually I can take this piece off here. This piece was a pain. Okay. Okay, take this piece off. Okay, take that piece off. I had a problem with this piece too, so I'm not doing no more cutting on this. Okay, I was gonna put a shoulder on there and all that. I cut it and all this kind of stuff here. This piece, actually, let me show you what this is gonna do. It goes like this. This is gonna tie into this rail right there. To the I-beam over there. Okay, it's gonna tie into here. This is gonna lock in the railroad. Okay. That goes underneath. All those trestles go underneath. That trestle in the back, right, goes underneath. The cat up there. Say hello, Jaguar. Jaguar's in training. I check out the videos, man. Okay, I got a piece of turkey on there. Don't worry, I'm gonna clean this whole area up. Got a piece of turkey on there. This whole area gotta get cleaned up and all that, painted and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? But the cat is in training. Okay, the pepper tree is okay. So yeah, this is the beam. This is how the beams look. It's the infrastructure. Okay. It's infrastructure. But yeah, this piece right here is serious. This is a serious piece right here, and I gotta make another one. Uniform, just like that one, just like that. This piece is like 8 feet long, but I'm only using like around 6 feet of it. You know what I mean? But I cut these things here 1/4 inch. I like the cutting that I did with this. So I gotta do another piece later on. Okay? These get 2x4 on the top, 2x4 on the bottom, 2x4 on the top, 2x4 on the bottom, and 2x4s coming across for more braces. And this should be sturdy enough for that train, because like I said, no braces gonna be under there, but it's gonna get some more support. It's gonna get more support. Okay. So that's what we're working with here on layout. What's going on? Stay tuned. Check out the assembly when I assemble these trestles up here. I gotta do some cutting. When you be cutting these boards out, when I cut these boards out, I'm gonna leave like around an 1/8 inch on there, or 16, and put some dynamite on there and blow it up like I did in my last video. So got some dynamite around here somewhere. Yeah, one of these. Okay. I'll leave it like an 1/8 inch on there, like this here, and blow it off on video. Okay. So yeah, that's the situation here. That's the real trestle in the back there. I hope the cat didn't knock it down. Also there. Trestle back there. Goes right up under that 042. That one goes right up under there. And I gotta be mindful because there's a highway that's coming with the Camaro track. This Camaro track goes under there. Okay. So that's what's up.